just hit like 5 years no drinking. My whole life has changed, man. It's crazy. You don't have to clap. It's okay. You don't have to clap. I know I'm better than you. Yeah, I don't miss it at all. I don't miss drinking at all. I like waking up not feeling like shit. I like not having to apologize for saying something I meant. No, dude, look, it's like you have to change. No one wants to be a piece of shit. I didn't, you know. I will say, when you do change, don't be afraid of what you see in the mirror. Like, I am in shock all the time. Like, to think I went from snorting crystal to collecting them still shocks me. Like, I used to do a lot of cocaine. Now I drink a little bit of leche. I'm like, ooh, tummy ache. I'm like one good habit away from being a white girl, dude. Fucking terrible. Like, I do yoga. I know I don't look like I do yoga. I look like I sell you bad weed, but I mean, I will say there are some things I don't like about it. Like, people put you in a box. Like, people are always like, you know, they always want to know the story. Like, how'd you get there? Everyone's always like, Alex, how did you know you hit rock bottom? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I thought I hit rock bottom when I fucked a prostitute. Then I did it 5 more times and realized it's just a hobby. So I really can't tell you, man. I'm not the guy you want to ask. I'm not. Like, if you have a problem with cocaine, I hope you OD, because there's way too many comics and I need more stage time. Sorry. In it for myself. Yeah, man. The self-care journey stuff is interesting. I like it. It's a little different. Some people are embarrassed to talk about being on medication. I personally never judge people on the medication they take, just the milligrams. Yeah, I don't care if you're crazy. I just want to know what I'm messing with. You know what I mean? Because it's hard out there, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to act like the self-care stuff is fun. Some of these mantras I read are a little too intense. I read one the other day that said, in order to change yourself, you have to love yourself, and loving yourself takes no days off. I was like, that sounds exhausting. Like, I need at least one day to hate myself. Like, I didn't know self-love was operating on sweatshop hours. Like, this is insane. And also, no one tells you, too, if you become too positive, you might end up living in a van on purpose. I don't want to be like those people. First of all, nobody celebrated me when I lived in my car. Like, a white person lives in a car, everyone's like, that's awesome. A Mexican lives in a car, they're like, where's the rest of you? Check the floorboards! I think I'm lying. I'm not lying, man. It's hard out here. So if you're a person of color, you know exactly what I'm saying. Like, Mexicans, for example, Mexicans are like Discover cards. We're not accepted anywhere. You know, right now, as I'm speaking, there are Mexican kids in cages, and no one cares. And I feel like a lot more people would care if those kids were gay. Think about it. A gay kid cries, everybody listens. A Mexican kid cries, like, you don't even live here! And listen, I'm not bashing gay people at all. Okay, both of my siblings are gay, so I don't talk to them. It's just the way the game goes, man. You know, I don't know. It's crazy. Look, I'm not here to judge, okay? Like, I'm not. Like, one of my siblings just became non-binary, and I didn't know what that was. If you don't either, basically I can't call her or my sister. I have to refer to her as they. You know how awkward that was introducing her at first? I was like, well, this is it. I'm like, yep, that's it right there. She's like, you're an asshole, Alex. You don't use the right pronouns. I'm like, I don't even know what a fucking pronoun is. Like I barely passed special ed, dude. I got dumped during the pandemic, okay? That's what made me get into all this stuff. Yeah. That means I was a piece of shit. Yeah, that means I was so shitty that my ex rather die alone. Dude, for real, I had no idea how fast girls get over breakups. Girls get over breakups just as fast as cops get over murder. Yeah, they both say the same thing. Like, it was an unfortunate tragedy that could have been avoided. And it wasn't our fault, all right? I'll be back on the streets in no time. What's up, baby? I like that joke because it divides the room. Right down the middle, man. Watch all the white people pull away. I don't know. White people, this is for you. I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys actually became a lot more Mexican than you like to admit during the pandemic. You guys were out there getting fake vax cards. I was like, oh, they're in a rush to get their papers too now, huh? It's crazy, man. I get it. The world is full of hypocrisies. Everyone's always yelling at you, like, the world is ending. It's like, honestly, I knew the world was ending that moment the movie Wonder Woman came out. Yeah, all the girls are like, finally, a movie that represents us women and how strong we really are. But it's like, what about all the real women that made change? You know, like Diana Ross, Frida Kahlo, Maya Angelou, Tanya Harding. Amelia Earhart flew halfway across the world. Bitch got lost, but she did it. That's all you gotta do, man. Just contribute. Like, if you're gonna be here, you gotta contribute, man. Like, I got good ideas. Like, I know how to end cyberbullying. Super simple. You just go back to dial-up. Yeah, be like, you're fucking boom. No more dead kids because your dad was on the phone. All right. Sorry, look. I'll lighten it up. All right? I'm sorry. I went a little too dark there. It's okay. You know what? It's because I'm in my feelings. I am. I'm ready for love, guys. I was walking down the street and I saw a homeless couple cuddling and I was like, I want that. I don't want that, dude. I'm like going on dates. Some of them are a little weird. I went on a Hinge date. I got made fun of for being too clean. Yeah, because I have like a mini vacuum in my car. The girl was like, that's gay. I was like, no, bitch, crumbs are gay, okay? Like, I don't know what's wrong with your dirty ass. We matched on Hinge. You should be excited a vacuum is the worst thing you found in my car. Would you want to find a bag of fake IDs? Ooh, he's mysterious. Dude, I will say though, I went on one last week. That was a lot of fun. The girl had Asperger's. And halfway through the date, I thought, do I have it? Because we're vibing. I was like, I love you, baby. Yeah. I'm an open guy, man. I'm an open book. Since I started being all healthy and shit, I have no problem talking about how I feel. For example, I like feet. See, everyone pulled away? All liars. Be who you want to be. Liar. I like feet, and I hate that I tell people that, and they all judge me instantly. They're always like, ew, feet are dirty. It's like, first of all, I'm not putting dirty feet in my mouth, okay? Like, if you told me you like ass, I'm not going to be like, oh, you like dirty ass. My kind of guy. No. Also, have you ever put a foot in your mouth? It's delicious. 0 calories, man. You know, I don't even have problems saying this. I'm a vegan too. Yeah, I don't eat meat, and no, I know it shocks me too. You know, those people are so annoying. They're always like, think about the animals that are murdered and crammed in cages and separated from their families. I was like, that happens at the border. Like, I need a better reason to not eat meat, Susie. You're not selling it, man. Dude, yeah, it's for everything you do. There's so much hypocrisy in it. Like, we still live in a country where everyone says that. We're like, we're not racist. We love and welcome all different ethnicities. But it's the same way people say they love animals. People love animals until there's one in your backyard you don't want. You know, that's why I trust people call animal control. I'm like, why are you snitching? I can hear them in the backyard. I think they're having a quinceañera. They're trying to sell me corn. Before I get out of here, guys. Look, my aim is to never make anyone feel uncomfortable or anything. You know, I like doing shows. I like talking about how I feel, but it sucks. Sometimes people take it a little too personally. I did a show not too long ago, and this lady came up to me, and she said that I shouldn't do jokes about suicide anymore because the night before, her boyfriend actually shot himself in the head. She's like, all that other stuff you were talking about, like BLM and gay rights, like nobody cares about that. But suicide? And I was like, oh, I see why he killed himself. Because you have a closed mind. So he opened his. All right, everybody. I've been Alex Peregrina. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
You're watching Jam in the Van Comedy, and we couldn't keep it heady without your support. So make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and hit the bell to change your preferences to notify all. Join us for a show via the link in the description, and thanks for supporting live comedy.